Hello? Okay. So, this is going to be part 2 of my playthrough of Scarlet Hollow. If you haven't seen me play the demo, I'm basically replaying some of it. I'm here with my YouTube wife, oh, and her dog. And we're going to start recording. Oh, yes. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Misskatonik, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountain where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Although mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I don't have like a cool one-liner. What do I call you guys? Miskatonic is based off of the university and H.P. Lovecraft. I call you guys my students. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scene once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? It's breathtaking. It's hard to take it all in, but with all the danger. I already said she's like basically the view isn't the only gorgeous thing out here. Look at the face. I was thinking the same thing. Oh my god. Yeah, Grash has got a hell of a mouth. Oh no. I'm glad you feel that way. Oh lord. Oh right. What was that? Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Do deer make that noise? I don't know, actually. Oh. It sounds so sad. Pain, rot, decay. A deer! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dear Cella's personal space? Let me at him! And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with the deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing, but there's not much we can do about it. Uh, I, I mean, why not bring the dog, basically? I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not one of my cryptic hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. She old, and I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that's got my heart rate up. Snacks. This one. Oh, here. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruits, I simply cannot abide raisins. I'm allergic to cherries, and then she killed me. It's all food. That's fair. I suppose food is food, but dried cherries are the best, and that's just a fact. I'm allergic. My YouTube wife is trying to kill me. Right. Yeah, la 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 la. My apartment is not dingy though. I love it. What did I do for it? I built problematic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I'm a first-year associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. I'd rather not say. I'm a student. I stream. Usually. When I have time. When the student part of my life doesn't interfere. Video games. Sounds fake, but okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Do you live alone? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the holler's a small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Oh, did they move? Haha, no, they died. It's okay, it's okay. I've done my morning. You don't have to wash your words around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet, and interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up, so he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food, and then I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was a local vet, the lady at all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out, pulling cows out of a 1,600-pound cow all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse could get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever seen. So yeah, those were my parents. No need to overshare. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, it's the deer. Jesus Christ, Skunk Ape. More deer? Please tell me that was a raccoon. More deer? Could be, could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it, and it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check it out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line and she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Misskatonik. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain. It's all pain. Maybe Duke's bird weren't eaten after all. Ow. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it was, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. She tripped on that chicken! Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something. Weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite of it if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Examine the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched out, the growth pulling beneath. The head. Why am I alive? Oh no. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Examine the wing. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chicken, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put a massive content warning for this video. Hey, do you hear that? The audio is pretty good. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What in Sam Hills are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie. What's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? No? Don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm sorry. We were on the trail when we found her, like this. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Misskatonik said? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. You hear that, Stella? It ain't the sound of something's peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier start to wash over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. I don't want Gretchen to die. I don't want him to die either. Gretchen will be fine. I don't want the dog to die by accident, to be completely fair. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it. You hear a body hit the ground and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature creeps back in. Gretchen? Misskatonik? Duke? Are you alright? Yeah. I'm okay, you? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. Gretchen, here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Duke dead. Oh my god, Duke. Holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? We've gotta go to the police. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? You're right, you're right. And we have footage of what happened here, but it's so dark and shaky, it all seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Are you sure this is a good idea? Nope, but we're already in this deep. What's the harm in digging a little deeper? Okay, so in the demo, I did not go into the woods again. I convinced her to leave. But I'm gonna commit to her brand of adventure. Fine. As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Just ignore them. I smell something terribly foul in the air. There's a clearing up ahead. Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella tumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. More of those swellings. All the animals have them. Or had them. Why aren't they attacking us? I have no idea, but I think we have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before they change their tune. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In this highest branch of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with you on your all-out sprint. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Ooh, right. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? 6 missed call from Tabata and 13 text messages. Send her text that you're okay. Call her. Yikes, Tabata has been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walks 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right here, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. But okay, let me just turn it off to save battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? It's Misskatonik. She came into town today for the funeral. Misskatonik, as in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah? Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town, and there's a naked maniac on loose. It's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Dirkson's bowling nights. I'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That's it. That is, if your mama permits. I certainly cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we've all been through tonight. Yeah, sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. So, I didn't see the nest. And I'm not getting accused of anything right now. So that's nice. Oh, never mind. I am getting accused. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Why on earth did you ask him if we could walk back? I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask him if he could walk back? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experience with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. I sure they seem a little blasé about a man's death. I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe that they are well intentioned, if in over their heads. And what's worse is I think they imply that you're a suspect even after we show them all of that footage. Even the nest. They have to pin it on somebody. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work. I was there, I filmed the whole thing, and at the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have, and I never came across anything like that. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. You alright, pal? Seems like you might be losing it a little. All the more reason to visit my friend's mom. I always leave her place feeling lighter. Come on, she's just down this way. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping up behind us. Misskatonik. I can't. You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure's already gone, disappeared into the shadow of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Miss Catonic. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. I like her nook. This is cute. Her husband. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Miss Catonic. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Perlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometimes. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. I never met Perlan. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. Ah, that's fair. But it seems like the right thing to do. How'd you know my mom died? Oh, Perlan was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of. Bless her heart. We need your help. Ah yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classic spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord, have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card from out of her sleeve and pops into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town's limits. Yes? I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into the computer. I could go away and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You'd better come with me, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help if a friend of her than a friend than her than her nosy mother. But the water is done boiling. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I must certainly hope I am. And a stranger. A cute stranger. She's just calling me cute. No, you must have misheard me. You must be Tabitha's cousin. Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friends have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay, my room is a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika, this is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washed over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? She has a Sailor Moon shirt. I forgot about that. This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Misskatonik and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really, I'm okay. Remain silent. Poor Duke, poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. I agree, those things are still out there. And as long as they are, more people are in danger. Very true, but not for the reason you think. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of suffering, of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Misskatonik with that tally-po crap. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Syl holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Maybe the ditchlings were there for Luke? For Duke? Oops. Like some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy? Unfortunately, no. Their presence forewarns of something far more sinister than one man's death. Stop speculating about this occult nonsense. Let's focus on what we know. Right, what are those growths? Maybe they were making more of themselves? Yeah, maybe. What we were seeing here is some sort of parasitic larva stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that will clear all of this up. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Miss Misskatonik get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going. I'm still wired. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Misskatonik. It's excellent iced or warm, though with the night getting chillier, warm will probably be the best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Helps wake up the bones. So if I pour it over a skeleton. Stella turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunate short visit. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Yeah, I think we can each use some company tonight. Sorry, Stella, that's more of a third day kind of thing for me. Actually, I went back home in the demo to check on Tabitha, which would be the nice thing to do because, you know, I am still technically here for the funeral. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back to mountains alone? Sybil said those things are harmless. I still got her number. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm leaving town. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Misskatonik. I'm her buddy. Okay, continue down the path. Continue down the path. The light is on, and she's gonna give me a new anus. Try the door. Ooh. Where the hell have you been? I watched a man die tonight. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything, and she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? Okay, good night. You're all alone in the estate. The sound of wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Call her. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Oh, wait. Hey, how are you? Did you make it back alright? I died, actually. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? Totally fine. I mean, as fine as it could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. I choked up my spit. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Okay, so that's where the demo ended. All of the eyes. I'm guessing after this, there's the other episode. This is where the real game begins. Let's go. I like the art style. There's something nice about it. Oh, I like that. Alright, I don't think that was addressed. One of her friends is a shut-in. And in the demo it was addressed because there was going to be an event. Or like, no, we were gonna go to his place. So I guess we don't, or it happens more naturally. I don't know. Is that pumpkin? The coal mines. Is that in our house? Probably not, right? Oh, it may be in our house. Scarlet, hello. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. And so, I'll stop the part here because it's 30 minutes. And we will get into episode 2 since episode 1 was basically just me playing the demo. So, look forward to that. Have a nice day. Until the next episode.